So, as of recording this video, sometime around, I would say around 9 o'clock p.m., um, on, what day is today? Today is Thursday, the 13th. Skaar, Son of Hulk, sold out, apparently, on Big Bad Toy Store, which really sucks. I did, cop a few pre-orders. I think I pre-ordered it twice because I really like Skaar, and also I want this to be my first YouTube video. I've been wanting to, make videos for a long time, especially for Marvel Legends, because I'm a huge Marvel fan. I've been, trying to read the books more and the comics and stuff. Like I say, I'm a fan, but I never really read the comics because I have a horrible attention span. And just recently, I ended up buying some, different omnibus, or what is the plural word for omnibus? An omnibuy, I guess. I have no idea, but shit, my back is itching. I have been wanting just for a long time to make YouTube videos, and every time I do, it's very stop-start, but I want to be more consistent about it, because I am very passionate about collecting action figures, and then also Marvel at the same time. There's like other stuff that I want to collect as well, not even just Marvel stuff. It could be comics as well, DC related stuff, Star Wars, even Transformers. I like those a lot. I'm broke, so like I kind of focus on one thing. That's what I recommend if you're collecting anything. Of course you can diversify and just buy a bunch of different stuff, but if you are really passionate about something, focus solely on that. Every now and then it's okay to go out of your comfort zone and get something, you know. But I try to just, focus on my one passion, and that is Marvel Comics. Sometimes I'll want DC figures, but I just don't have the money for it. So I just focus on the thing that I enjoy. But, Skaar, back on topic to this, it comes out sometime in August. It's $40. My voice cracking, but I'm really excited for this figure. I cannot wait for this. It looks absolutely killer, in my opinion. I don't think I've heard anyone really complain about it. I think it's basically perfect. I love the size of it. The only thing is, like, the pins. Are those new legs, or are those used previously? Because why are they not pinless? And also, I don't know if they'll ever do this someday, but I really hope that they would give the bigger characters double joints, or double jointed elbows. I don't know if that's even really possible or not, but I would love to see them try it at least once. They do it with the legs down here. But anyways, I think there's other things that you could do with this body mold right here. And there is one example I'm going to give here in a few minutes, but I kind of just want to go over what we get here. We get like the little dagger with the sheath in the back. I love that. It reminds me of the Kazar figure they released recently. He has like a sheath back there as well, or like a little loop that he puts his dagger in, and he comes with that big ass sword. And this is what Skaar is supposed to look like, not whatever the fuck we saw in Disney Plus. This right here is what he should look like. And yeah, like, he looks phenomenal. I wonder if they'll show the artwork on the back. Yes. Someone told me that was from the first issue, I think. I may be wrong. But whoever did that artwork, like, Oh my god, that's phenomenal. It looks amazing. It makes me sad that that's not what we're getting in, the MCU. And Lord, don't even let me go on a rant about the MCU. I love the MCU, but at the same time, though, I wish that they would just let the Hulk be the Hulk and stop letting him be Bruce Banner. Bruce Banner has got fucking go away heat with me. Now I see why the Hulk hates Bruce Banner, because he's a fucking nerd. God, I hate the Hulk in the MCU, but Jesus, like, God, I wish that they would just do better with the motherfucker. Like, he deserves better. He deserves his own movie, and hopefully we end up getting that. But I don't see like any inconsistencies in the paint, as far as I can see. I don't know. It looks perfect to me, in my opinion. I guess we'll just see whenever we get it in hand. But I was mentioning, like, what else could you do with this body mold? I'm pretty sure this is new. Maybe the legs aren't, but I know this probably is. And I would love to see Starbrand from the Avengers 1,000,000 BC or whatever, the Caveman Avengers, because they're releasing an Odin recently, or sometime soon. I don't know when, because we saw somewhat of a leak regarding that, and yeah, I'm genuinely excited for the Odin, but like, I really hope we end up getting some Avengers BC stuff. The only thing that sucks, like, about it is if we get like the 1,000,000 BC version of Ghost Rider, how the hell are they going to do the Mammoth? I think they should just do what Todd McFarlane does. He releases like the vehicles by themselves, right? Like every now and then, like I've seen like motorcycles and stuff like that. I would release the Ghost Rider like by itself, and then later on release like the woolly mammoth, the flaming mammoth. That would be like just amazing. My voice is cracking like really bad today, but I would love to see, like, I don't know if it fits perfectly, like, but when I saw the Skaar, like, it just reminds me the body is very similar. Maybe he's a little bit bigger. I don't know. But I just want that because I love the Star brand, and I think that character is kind of really badass in the comics. But that's really all I got at the moment. I was wanting to talk about, well, I could talk about Man-Thing. Man-Thing is still available, thank God. I think the pre-order just came out today. I'm a little late on this, and I was definitely late on Skaar, but I first heard about this from a guy called Rektangular. If you are in like the action figure hemisphere, then you've heard of Rektangular. He's really good when it comes to leaks and stuff, and I'll leave like a link in the bottom if anyone sees this video and is like curious about Marvel Legends and what's coming out and stuff like that, and leaks. Like Rektangular is the man for that. Like he knows his shit. However, I have to say I am a little disappointed in this Man-Thing. I wanted the comic book version of Man-Thing. Clearly, that's not what this is. This is from the Werewolf by Night Disney Plus special, and I loved that little, I don't know what you'd call it, like a little movie pretty much that Disney did. I thought that was amazing. I really enjoyed it, thought it was great. If you haven't watched it, highly recommend watching it, especially during Halloween. It's perfect. They released like an in-color version if you have a hard time watching black and white stuff. Thankfully, they did release like a in-color version, which I prefer the in-color version of it. I think the black and white it's okay. Like, it's not the best. I don't know. Like, if you're going to go black and white, I wish that they would just go plumb retro with, like, the camera that they use. Like, use an older style of camera and stuff. Like, it just has, like, a different feel to everything. But it's really hard to, I don't know, I guess do that when you got CGI monstrosities running around. So, I don't know. Maybe that is... I don't know how it works, so I'm not even going to begin to even go there. But anyway, I want to talk about this figure. Pretty much just the coloring, I think, is really good with, like, the brownish vines and the mushrooms and stuff. I think that's really neat, and it looks good. I heard some people complaining about, like, the midsection or the lower mid crunch there. Yeah, you could kind of see it right here. It's a different color than the upper body and the rest of the figure. To me, it don't bother me that bad. You know, some people it will. To me, it doesn't. Like, I think it looks fine. If you want to use this as, like, a comic man thing for yourself, like, you can use it. There's nothing wrong with that. You could do whatever you want with your figures at the end of the day, but this could fit in your comic shelf. And I don't think anyone would really bat an eye, because it does look like the comic man thing. The only thing I will say is the face is very animated, which I'm not a huge fan of. Like, it's not bad or anything like that. He just looks a little happy in the face, but, like, that might be just me nitpicking. But you could see the mushrooms, like, really well. You know, that texture. I think that looks awesome. If it had more of that, I think it would have been cool. There definitely should have been more coloring there, but I dread to see the back, because I bet you they skipped paint out on the back. If there is paint on the back of this thing, I'll be really happy, but I guess we'll just have to see. Is there a picture of the back? I don't think so, but is that like his rib cage? Is that what that is? Or is that like seaweed or some type of grass or whatever? Because if that's his rib cage, that's actually really, really neat. But that's pretty much all I got for this video. Like, if Skaar, Son of Hulk comes up and you haven't pre-ordered that and you like the Hulk, I recommend getting that. It looks amazing, and it's at a good price, in my opinion. Man-Thing, if you like Marvel monsters, this fits perfectly in, like, a comic book shelf, in my opinion. I don't really see why not. Is it better than the Old Man-Thing? Not really. If you have the Old Man-Thing Build-A-Figure, I don't really see, like, a need in getting this. This isn't, like, a necessity, unless you just want it just because you know what I mean, just for the lulz or whatever. Like, yeah, I think it's perfectly worth $40. I will say though, I was thinking when I first saw this, I wish they included like a little pond stand that he can, you know, stand in or whatever, and you know, maybe they could included the little frogs that came with Toad. They could reuse those little molds and stuff, and that would have been neat. But I don't think they'll ever do anything like that without charging you an arm and a leg, which really sucks. But overall, this is a fantastic figure. I think it's alright. But that's pretty much all I got for the moment. The next video I want to upload, I want to talk about like Marvel characters I want to see in some form or fashion in the next couple of years. That's the main reason I want to make this video, is because I kind of want to broadcast to the world a character that I am so desperate I want in my collection at some point, and I really hope Hasbro releases it someday. But we'll get to that, you know, when the next video comes out or whatever. But anyways, that's it. See ya.